And we're on. We're transitioned. All right. Welcome to the Nat 30 streaming on the compound. I have to remember that because I went onto the Twitch and went to the Nat 30s. I'm like, why is nothing happening? But it's because we're on the compound now. So again, welcome. I am the DM for the night. Cuba. We're here with Roy, Cheese Cat, and Pat. I'm gonna have to say Cheese Cat so I don't say Cat and Pat, and then both of you go, huh? What?
Okay.
So we are the Nat 30s, and we will be playing our secondary game anthology party group here, Wicked Independent Prestige Incorporated, or WIPI for short, because that sounds more fun. All right, before we get into it, we'll just cover the basic announcements. I don't think we are going to do any giveaways tonight, but we do have a monthly giveaway from our friend. We're doing a B&D giveaway. Disembodied voice. Okay, tonight? Okay, so we will be doing a giveaway from our sponsor of well over a year now, or actually, yeah, well, going into February will be over a year. BD&D are sponsors that are fantastic. They are from New Zealand, and they have a retail store there now. So if you're traveling to New Zealand, check them out. Yep, so you can type in hashtag BD&D into the oh. All right, so you're like, all right, you deal with all this announcements and then you change stuff. I'm just going from memory and you changed it on me. All right, so what is it's exclamation point ticket in the chat, and it enters you to win if you're a first time winner, you get to win a t-shirt, any t-shirt of your choice off of their website. If you go to their website, bednd.com or beadnd.com. And if you're a second time winner, then you have the choice of getting a mug and joining the mug club. And that has a whole other set of really fun benefits when you are part of the mug club. And I believe Patreons, we have a Patreon, and that is so hard to say. Patrons in our Patreon get a little extra from the mug club. I believe something to put in the mug. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but there's a little extra there. And as being part of a Patreon, you get a lot of our extra behind the scenes things, and also you get discount codes for both of our merch stores, which we have a TeePublic and an Etsy, where you can buy the stickers that we have printed of our fun, crazy designs. And patrons get a discount code for each of those that is, I believe, up to 30% off both stores. There is no TeePublic sale this week. I think next week there will be one where it'll be up to 35% off, and usually we post that in our social medias, so be on the lookout for that. And then we have our monthly giveaway, which is from our great friends out there on the West Coast, Almost Critical Dice. And they are beautiful, and I'm not actually sure what this month's dice are because I haven't seen them and haven't been told what they are, so I don't know if the disembodied voice of the boss lady, main DM, knows what they are. Oh, no one can. Oh, so I'm just talking to you. No one can hear me. Okay, so I look like a crazy person. Oh, okay. So a forest floor looking gold flower set. I don't know. I'm picturing so many different things, but all their dice are amazing. I think almost all of us have our own set from Almost Critical because they are just beautiful, beautiful dice. You'll probably, I don't know if you've changed the thing, but the thing above me will usually show the monthly giveaway dice. So it might show last month's, December's, which was Peppermint Mage. Oh, okay, it'll be a generic one this time. Yeah, so that's our monthly giveaway, and they are pretty much. How do you enter the monthly giveaway? It's you can interact in the Discord. Our patrons, I believe, get a automatic entry into the monthly giveaway, and I don't know if you've changed things with the crits and points and stuff like that, but channel points, yes. So use your channel points to enter in the monthly giveaway. I think that was everything for now. Oh, there we go, right above me right now. Almost critical dice. Those are goddamn always beautiful dice. Every single one. All right.
Good.
So we are going to run our intro, and we will get going. All right. So, after some tiring adventures, our group here, Whippy, decided to attend the renowned beer market of Weirgarde, um, up in not too far north, but in the northern reaches of the Sword Coast. Upon entering the small town, the smell of roasting meats and sound of celebration filled their senses. Heading right to the inn to get a room, they were greeted by the innkeeper, Edmund Crankenbone, a large, burly man with a thick beard, shaved head, very pleasant disposition. I believe we were just talking about him right before we started playing. Sounds like someone familiar. Uh, he and his daughters run the inn. The adventurers were warmly greeted, and everybody was given one free round on the house. All first timers during this festival get one free round, and you guys had a good pick of very interesting beers. There's a lot of beers here at the beer market, and in the celebration. Let's see. Gary's interest was piqued when he hears that there was one other being of draconic origin in town for the celebrations, which is a rare thing for this little hamlet. Amongst the raucous celebration, one particular person catches the eye of the party. A horned individual of a very small stature was having drunken patrons hang drinks off her horns. You were asked to bring another round to this group, and you introduce yourselves as Wicked Independent Prestige Incorporated. To Elsa Mooon, a Minitaur, a halfling Minitaur, which is fantastic. I love that. Uma bonded to her instantly, and she was promptly recruited into Whippy, whether she knows it or likes it or not. Brushing aside the recent loss of Elar. Yes. We don't mention Elar here, apparently. After another couple of rounds, and after a couple of rounds, one of the many games of the beer market commences, and it was Bragger's Bet. It's a storytelling competition. Many of the regulars and local folk heroes tell their tales, tall tales that is. Elsa and Uma also participated, but unfortunately came up short of winning. But they made it to the final round, with Uma telling a very interesting story. She kind of bowed out, and you guys, she assumed went to the find the privy and went out of the inn. The rest of you had a couple more rounds, and after a little while, you guys decided that it was time to head out to the market square, where the massive bonfire burns and the festivities continue. So that's where you are. You guys can just kind of walk out of the inn. Uma, again, she just kind of went off on her own, and you know, that's fine. I don't think anybody's particularly worried. You know, she likes exploring, and so you're as you walk out of the inn. The town square is right in front of you. It's like a really short walk, and in the middle of the town square is it's just like this massive bonfire. Like they have taken like full size trees, stripped them of like of their branches, and they're just laid in like teepee style in the middle of town, and it's just this roaring huge fire, and all around there's all these different little shops and vendors, all little tents all propped up like that. There's locals selling beer. There's people from hundreds of miles away that have come to have their beers tried here, and hopefully the ultimate goal for many of these people is to win the beer tasting, to be judged and win the beer tasting competition. So you guys walk out, and what would you like to do?
Varo is gonna look around. Is there anyone like selling any like wares or any souvenirs for the event?
Oh yeah. It's just like like any festival. There's like the beer people. There's the food vendors. The guys selling the I Heart New York T-shirts. So Varo wants to go find like were you looking for slippers, or were you looking for like a tchotchke?
He definitely is in the market for a new pair of slippers, because he is barefoot right now.
Find some bunny slippers.
But he's looking for some good rugged quality like sandals, really.
All right. Yeah, sure. So yeah, you're looking around, and you have your pick. You find a why don't you so let's see, why don't you roll a perception? Let's see what
Let's see Varo kicking ass. Let's see Varo kicking ass in a pair of like fluffy bunny slippers.
Oof.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not good.
Would they be like a little bit like D&D version of bunny slippers? So they'd probably actually be made out of like actual bunnies that you just like slip your feet into.
Yeah, but then they
actually, you know what?
Like,
I'm sorry. Roll this.
Awesome.
We'll do investigation.
Oh, that's
and
even
more
worse.
More of a perception instead of a perception.
That's a 1.
Oh, you rolled a 1 on investigation.
Yeah, 2 minus 1, so it's a 1.
All right, so
are we all with?
That's okay.
We're all.
Yeah, you guys all walked out. I don't
Varo
think
can
Varo's like, hey
remain
guys,
barefoot. That's okay.
So
Varo,
you walk out, and Varo, you're scanning. You're looking for
he's
footwear.
He's probably a little bit tipsy, because
yes.
He's not as hardy as the Minitaur, and he is kind of like a smaller stature. He's only like about $115, maybe 5'5". I think he might be like 5'4". So he's not that big.
So yeah, you're just kind of looking around, and you feel someone like tap you on the shoulder. You my friend. You look like you're looking for something. Well, I have exactly what you need right here. I am Shazam, and I have traveled very far with many exotic trinkets to bring here to the north. Here, what can I interest you? What can I interest you in?
Do you have any sandals?
Sandals. Let me see what I can find here. I come from very far. Let's.
He has everything. He has everything, including the kitchen sink, but not a pair of sandals.
he's like he's looking around. He's like sandals. Oh no, he's like but I have this, and he pulls out a small petrified mouse. He goes, "This is extremely rare, my friend. You do not. I don't offer this to many people. I think you look like someone who could really use one of these.
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh no, my friend! You don't eat it. You don't eat it. You keep it in your front pocket. It brings you much luck. It is blessed by the gods. This mouse. That's why it's still here and not decomposed. It is a god-blessed mouse.
But can I put it on my foot? Like,
You
how
could,
big
but
is
you
it?
have less luck on your foot.
But I really need a pair of sandals.
Oh, right, very sad. Sandals. Let's see. I can throw in. Let's see. How about one of these? And he pulls out a gold monocle. And he goes, or it looks like gold. He goes like that. This helps you see great distances.
Like,
And I will let you have it for only 10 gold.
10 gold.
10 gold for unlimited godly luck of the mouse and the eye of distances. Are you guys standing behind him and letting him get swindled? Okay.
We're just
Hmm.
watching with amusement, with much amusement.
Can I do like a nature check on the mouse or something? I'm not trained in Arcana, but I do have.
You
nature.
go ahead.
Okay. How do I put it? Wrong button. There we go. Nice. So that's a 19 total for a nature check.
Nice.
All right. So you're just kind of like looking over his shoulder, and you're kind of staring at the mouse, and it's just a field mouse that is frozen solid. You can't say if it's blessed by the gods, but it is definitely just a frozen field mouse.
Thing is just, it's frozen. I don't think it's magic.
really?
Yeah,
Oh no! Don't listen to her. Of course it's blessed by the gods.
it's just
Um,
frozen.
after listening to his friend, he would like to insight check the gentleman trying to sell him the things for 10 gold. He's now he's questioning whether or not that the guy is genuine with him.
Go ahead.
Glass is still good though. Like if you got tiny print, that might be helpful.
That's a 20 total.
So Varo, although a little tipsy, you're comfortable with your new friend, and you're certain this guy is full of shit.
You know what, bud? I'm gonna pass today.
Very fine. You change your mind, you come back. I give it to you for 7 gold.
All right, and you have a great festival.
You too, as he bows and grabs kind of viciously the next passerby. It's one of those guys at the mall kiosks.
I really thought this was going to be like the beginning of Aladdin.
Yeah,
that's
just where it turned into.
Oh, the famous Dead Sea Tupperware. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. It's still good.
I was going before that. I almost did that voice, but then I didn't want to be like overly like. My name is Hassim. Instead, it's Shazam. So not like it's much better. All right, Elsa. Anything you're looking for or want to do or see?
Games, maybe? I thought there was a strong person competition.
There
I'm
is.
small, but I'm mighty. I bet I could take you on, big guy.
She says, pointing way up at Garaxus.
Like, how I was gonna say, Grax is gonna like. He hears the voice and he knows that she's there, but like she's close, so he like turns and like literally doesn't see her. Like she's like it's like that like down here where you look down you just don't see it.
In your reach. I could
Made me
totally
choke
take
on
you
water
right
with that.
now.
So there is a brewer strength competition, and you ask around to a couple of slightly more reputable looking vendors, and they point you in the direction, and you start heading over there. You do pass some brewer carts. Would any of you care to buy a drink on your way?
Yes.
All right, you can each roll a d20, and we'll I'll tell you what you ordered.
13 for Varo.
13. You got Kobold's Cry, a light stout with a hint of cherries, and when fresh, a large creamy head. Let's see. Generally overlooked, this stout has fervent fans who drink nothing but it. It is yes, the potency, for if we forgot, is judged by drunken dwarves. So this is a potency of 2 drunken dwarves, 2 DDs.
And was this was a dwarf scale of 5, right? Like,
Yep.
Or was it? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Varo's gonna enjoy this. I'm actually envious because that actually does sound good.
It does sound good.
Mhm.
I was like, cherry, stout. Oh yeah. But yep, Varo's gonna enjoy that.
All right.
Graxus rolled a 16.
16. You got the
Don't tell me it's Black Dragon Anus again.
no. You got the Chaffin's Chuff, a hazy wheat beer with slightly bitter notes and a soft spring flavor. It is the perfect breakfast beer, and it is a potency of 1 DD.
Ooh, so that's like water. Nice.
Yeah.
The breakfast beer.
Sounds good.
Elsa got a 14.
14. The Northern Sailor, a light red
Yeah.
beer, weak in potency but strong in bitter hop flavor. Partner beer to the Southern Sailor, best served ice cold. So that is another 1 DD. So you guys are good. You just, for the larger, more stout of the party, you're just sipping and it's good. Varo's feeling really good, but not getting too drunk. So you guys are walking over. Garry,
As-
roll me a perception.
I was gonna say, as we walk over, I want to keep my eyes open to see if I see that. I think you said the guy said it was a red dragonborn. I think, not a red half dragon, but a red dragonborn.
Most people don't know the difference.
Okay. All right. You
So,
said
yeah.
Yeah. I just look to them. I probably just look like a giant dragonborn with a tail. You said perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 6.
6. So it's pretty. This is a very crowded place. The town's not very big, but for this festival is held for the 2 nights every year, and you're scanning the crowd, and even though you're kind of above most people, especially considering half the population is dwarves, you're not noticing anybody yet. But you're only on one side of
Yeah.
this
He's
massive
gonna-
bonfire.
Yeah. Throughout the night, he's gonna consistently try to check and look around.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so you guys, you grab your drinks and you're just walking by and just enjoying the festivities. There's no like one stage with a musical act. You just pass certain sections and there'll be like a bard or a little band just playing some music, and you'll hear laughter and it's just the sounds and smell of a cool winter's night celebration. And it's not freezing considering it's early winter time, but this massive bonfire is really warming the center of town here. So you guys walk over to where the strength competition is being held, and it is a prestigious part of the beer market. That is the drinking competition. We haven't gotten to there yet. Strength. Here we go. Brewer's strength. I haven't had anything to drink in 2 weeks, I swear. Right.
All right, real quick
Someone's
with
been hitting the competition early.
with Izzy, are we for this session, not to like metagame or whatever, but are we not worrying about oh my god, I wanted to say Issa from the other game, her character.
Uma.
Thank you. Are we not worrying about Uma for right now, just because since
No, I mean, I would say that like you and Varo know her, and Garry knows her the most.
Okay.
And like you're here for just to have fun. You're there. You're not.
I
You
meant
don't have
more
a
like-
sense of danger or anything like that. So
Okay.
if
Alright.
you know,
Okay.
you got the sense after like that, like you might think she's bummed out that she didn't win, and you're just like, that's weird, but whatever. So
Okay.
you got the impression that she like just needed space or something. Everyone else just thought that like she just needed to go, like I said, use the bathroom.
Yeah, well, I know. Right. Well, I know you like I didn't want to like try to like say so. Oh, where's Uma? And then either have you forced if you're not feeling well, or make Cuba try to beat Uma. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know if you were out. They can't hear you, right, on the stream, just us. So now I look.
No, they
crazy?
can't hear.
Okay. Yeah, like I didn't know if she was like just running things, or if we looked
Nah,
for her, if she was actively playing.
No, she's just running. She's the wizard behind the
Okay,
curtain
okay,
right now.
all right. So
But
that'll,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Sorry.
Uma's just out getting some air.
Gotcha.
And then maybe she found someone to recruit to Whippy. Who knows when she comes back?
That sounds like Uma. Ow, it made me laugh at it. Made me hurt. God damn it.
All right, so you get to the strength competition. It's under like a large festival tent, and this competition tests one's ability to hold 2 full beer barrels with bronzed handles in the middle, each weighing around 90 pounds. The competitors stand in a line and pick up the barrels after a horn is blown by the judge. The last person to let go of their barrels wins the competition, and if you win the competition, you earn free drinks for the rest of the festival.
Oh,
So
Oh, Varo
It's-
is definitely entering.
it's and there's a dwarf that it's like he's the one who runs it. It's his tent, and so like there's a lot of people here because everybody wants free drinks, but clearly not everybody's gonna be able to pick these up. So he's like, all right, next competition is starting up. Who's going to join this cohort here?
Graxus is gonna lean over and like casually bump little Elsa forward, just because he knows he wanted to do it. Not like shove, but like a little like go ahead, let's do this, you know. And he'll step forward too.
All right, 2, 3. How many we got here?
3.
Yeah, all right. Very good. Well, at least probably one of you could go kind of far. We'll find out. All righty now.
At that, Graxus is gonna pat Elsa on the head because he's talking about you.
Strongest one of us all here.
All right. Are we ready? Does everybody have their barrels? All right. He takes out this comically large horn. Like for Garry, it's small. For a normal sized person, it's big. For a dwarf, it's huge. And he just takes this out and just goes. "Ooh." Yeah. And so these are going to be strength checks. So and obviously it's gonna get harder and harder and harder as they progress. So everybody roll a strength check.
I'm gonna fail my very first one. Watch. I'm gonna fail this. I know it. Yeah. God damn it. Oh, luck is not gonna be with me with any of this.
That was a 12.
All right.
Did mine
Seven.
go through?
Yours didn't go through. It's 17 for Varo.
All right.
Did mine?
Where are you rolling on D&D Beyond?
Yeah. My first one I rolled before it was only a 9. I just did it again to be sure it was even lower. That was a 6.
I'm not seeing your rolls, but
Oh yeah,
was
your
gonna
roll,
say-
your rolls aren't coming up in the.
I was gonna say, but I'm seeing everyone else's rolls. I just saw it said like Varo rolled I think it was a 17 or something.
it might be a
This-
setting thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not seeing any of your rolls.
That's weird. I just reloaded it just to see if it'll.
Just go with your first one. You said it was a 9?
This is beyond 20. Yeah, it was a 9. This is beyond 20. This is a leveled up character sheet. Maybe that's something to do with it.
Yeah. All right.
I'll just do it.
Yeah. So with
We'll
all
see
the
if
with
it
those rolls,
works.
you each make it past the first round. You lift the barrels with no effort. You know, like this is round 1. It's easy. It's only gonna get harder. There's a couple of people do not pass this round. There's this one halfling. He's just like, his arms are completely around it. He's just like, he can't even get the thing off the ground. And there's this other very drunken human. He's like straining. He's like, and he gets it up, but then it goes over his head and he falls backwards, like heels in the air, and he's just down on the ground. And the dwarf's like, oh yeah, yes, very good, very good. Well, that accent changed, didn't it?
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, round 2.
That sound cut off again. The first time you did it, it was like, and then it cut off.
I'm trying to do it away from the thing.
It sounded like the saddest horn. I was like, oh. Alright, I'm gonna roll using my phone. Hopefully my phone is connected. So you said another strength check for everybody?
Yep.
That's a 15.
All right.
Another 17 for Varo.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that one
Yep.
on the thing?
It came up now.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna use my phone because apparently it's.
No one's coming up for me. I don't know.
And 15 for me.
15.
Nice.
All right. Very
Yeah,
good.
that-
So
that-
you feel
Varo-
this.
Varo is starting to sweat because he is the weakest of the 3, so he is feeling this weight. He is quick. He is not the strongest in the group. He is
You
sweating
certainly
right now.
are feeling it. You all of you are like, to lesser extents, Garry, but all of you. This is definitely, it's heavier. It's heavier this time. So you're feeling the
So
strain in
impressed.
your muscles.
Like Galactus is impressed that Elsa was able to get that up just as easily as he did. He's like looking over like, oh shit, okay.
Oh,
he
yeah,
knows
yeah.
Varo. He knows Varo because he's seen Varo explode things with punches before, literally. But he hasn't seen Elsa in action, so he's like, okay, cool. We've
I'm
made a
strong.
welcome.
I'm
Yeah.
strong like my mom. She wasn't the halfling in the equation.
So you guys, you see a couple of the people that were still up. There's another dwarf. He's sitting there going, looking at you guys, and there's a very tall female elf, and she's holding it. She's holding them, but you see her arms shaking.
Got
There's
the quiver.
2. Was that?
Says she got the quiver.
She's got the
Oh.
quiver, and she's like. You see, there's 2 humans, and they instantly just drop it. They can't hold it up, and the dwarf's like, oh, get 2 more. All right, here we go. I'm not even gonna do the horn just to
Well,
pretend no one can hear it.
How many people are left?
You 3 plus a dwarf plus an elf.
Arik is gonna put his fist out, his giant scaled fist.
Garry.
and
Wrong campaign.
What'd I say?
You said Auric.
Did I? I'm so sorry, guys.
I didn't even pick up
I-
on that.
Garax's Cyanwrath is gonna put out his giant fist for
Well,
Elsa.
you can't because you're holding
Oh,
one in
it's a
each
time
hand.
thing. We're not. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we were
Yeah,
putting them down.
each round is like it's like you're
I
holding it.
apologize.
He's waiting like a
Yep.
few minutes and seeing who
Alright,
drops,
I
and
got you.
then
All right. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
way off my game. Sorry, guys.
no, it's all good. All right, so he blows the horn. Third round, another strength check.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a 6 for Varo.
Ah. That's okay. We'll see.
13.
So- It's a 15 for Garaxis again.
All right, so yeah, Varo, you're like, it burns, and your arms just go limp, and you can't anymore.
Oh.
And neither can the dwarf or the elf woman. They also they can't keep it up, and the competition is now down to Garry and Elsa.
Shit, this is okay.
There is
So-
quite a bit of pain in your arms now. Your resolve is strengthened by each of the quitting competitors, as well as the cheers from the crowd, because now, like, you know, everyone loves watching this. Like, and he does this several times throughout this course, and yeah, it's like you guys he'd be like, yeah, come on, here, let's go, cowgirl.
The Garaxis is thinking, put one on her horns. Put one on her horns.
All right, and he goes, all right, let's see who drops now.
Oh, all right, here we go, Elsa. Let's see what happens.
Give me something good.
Oh,
I snack it.
that wasn't good.
That
I
was
rolled
not
an
good at all.
rolled an 8. Garaxis rolled an 8.
Really? Because I barely beat you with the 12.
Nice.
It doesn't
Nice.
matter if you win by an inch or a mile. So Gary, you're
That's awesome.
All that matters is
Lost.
family.
Right, all right.
you
Elsa
both
lives her
lost,
life quarter
but
mile.
but Gary, your arms give out first. And you're both sitting there. You're holding. You're sweating at this point, and like you're looking at each other. You're like, "Arr." And Gary's like, and you drop him, and then just as soon as yours hit the ground, she goes and drops hers as well. And the dwarf goes, and we've got a winner. Grabs her arm, throws it up in the air. And that really hurt because he grabbed your arm and just launched it.
Bravo, guys, bravo. That was incredible. Purely incredible.
I'd put you on my shoulders, but my arms are a little sore now.
You
The
got
dwarf hands you this he hands you this piece of parchment, and it's just like has like his signature and like the mayor's seal, and it just says that you get free drinks wherever it's presented for the duration of the festivities. And
Guys.
as he hands it to you, it's like, you were here last year, weren't you?
Yeah.
He's like, ah, well, good. We'll have repeat customers. Well, go ahead, go on, go drink, go celebrate. And you hear, yeah, cowgirl.
Garax is gonna put his hand out to shake Elsa's and say, I'm sorry to admit that I underestimated you.
Okay. Fine.
I don't know if she cut out or if it's my left ear that I can't hear anything with, but I didn't hear what he said.
I think it might be you.
Oh, damn it.
It's okay. It was a lot of fun. And you're pretty strong. I had to show you. Tiny can mean strong too, and not just dwarves.
Tiny but mighty you are.
Varo, you can take another look for slippers if you want, because we are in a different section than where the hustler was.
Oh, well, that's much better. It's a 23.
All right. So yes, there is. You see a person. It's an elf. He's dressed. He's dressed in very fancy. But he's selling all winter accessories, like winter clothes. So he's here for.
What kind of elf is he?
Let's see. He's an high elf.
Varo reluctantly goes up to the high elf and in Elvish asks the elf in as best of the proper elven etiquette that he can remember, because he is not from the big cities like the high elves, but asks if he has any sandals.
He looks at you because you have a funny accent. He goes, and replies in Elvish, as a matter of fact, I do. I have a couple of different varieties. And he presents you 4 different options. He goes, which one would you care for?
Do any of them not have metal showing? Just leather thread, or are these really fancy?
They are very good quality. So they're probably better quality than Varo has ever had. You can't tell if he makes these or if he brings them in from a city that has a very high quality craftsmanship. But they're very warm. They're built for the winter time, so they have animal an animal skin top, but then wrapped around, then a very thick sole on the bottom, but you can see metal clasps and stuff.
He's gonna look for the ones that can get clasped on, so that in case his foot may enter someone's face again, the slipper sandal will come back with it this time.
He goes, well, I believe you would check 4 tents down. They may have more of what you're looking for.
Thank you. And he does his best Elvish without an accent. Probably doesn't sound too good. He's saying Harvard when he's, when he shouldn't be. He's trying his best, but
he just politely nods. He smiles the whole time, but there's judgment in his eyes.
Yeah, Varo. The high elves don't like Varo.
Garry, you can make another perception roll.
Yes, sir. That's a 14.
14. You're totally not interested in Varo's shoe predicament, and you're just scanning the crowd, and you think you see red scales near a tent, but then it kind of goes behind the tent, but you weren't sure. You just saw a quick flash of red. It's definitely taller than the surrounding people, but it's now out of your sight. It is in the direction that the elf pointed Varo. And Elsa, would you like to roll for a drink? Everybody's welcome to, but Elsa's are free. And I am keeping a running tab here.
Varo is definitely going to look for another drink after getting turned away from the high elves.
All right. And fortunately for everybody, there's just you don't have to turn very far to find a beer tent.
Elsa got a 2.
A 2.
What am I
You
drinking
got-
now?
The Lich Queen, a heavily smoked porter boiled in oak barrels over smoldering peat.
Mm.
A surge of concentration and awareness. You get a +2 to your intelligence. And this has a potency of 4 DDs.
Is this like one of those fancy drinks where it's like they throw the little piece of dry ice so it like kind of like smolders over the edge?
She was actually served because of her parchment. This was actually served in a goblet that was it's enchanted so that it is just always smoking.
Nice. She's about to
Elsa,
And
you
she takes a sip and she was like, "Oh yeah."
about to feel nice.
Elsa, you gotta keep that goblet. That is a badass goblet.
I like this cup. It makes me feel fancy.
It's magical.
Mm.
It is magical. And what she doesn't know yet, on the bottom it says, on the day the festival ends, this cup shall disappear. So, literally, when she wakes up and the festival is over, and she goes to pick it up the next morning to have like a breakfast beer or something like that, like it's still smoking, but then it just starts smoking a lot to the point that it just like becomes a cloud in her hand and then dissipates.
Nice. That's gonna be
Okay.
fun.
You should keep that cup forever.
Try.
It's like, I'm totally gonna keep it forever. Flash forward. Oh.
But my favorite cup.
You got it engraved that night and everything.
That mug, though.
That might be a new shirt idea. Varo, what'd you roll?
Varo rolled an 8.
An 8. So Varo, you got Bard Song, a lightly flavored beer infused with syrups of lemon, orange, and cardamom. I don't know what that is. This is a sweet, divisive taste, and you get a +2 to charisma. It is 2 DDs.
Ooh,
Right.
shit.
+2 to charisma. I know Varo can use that. How long does this last for? Like an hour?
Yes. All these effects are for an hour.
Right, and Graxus rolled a 13.
13. Garry got Kobold's Cry. Oh, this is the one that Garry had last time with the light stout with the hint of cherries, fresh, large.
Oh no,
creamy head.
Varo had that one.
Yeah, Varo
Oh,
had that.
Varo
It does
had
sound
that, yep.
very, does sound very good.
Yes.
Garry, you gotta try the stout. It's amazing.
His giant hand is gonna wrap around this tiny cup, and he's just gonna like shoot the whole thing.
So drinks in hand, you gotta just keep strolling. You grab, you can buy some snacks and festival food as you're making your way down the tents, and you get to the tent that the elf pointed you to, Varo, and there is this like sloppy looking fat dwarf sitting. Well, he's not sitting. He's like stumbling around his tent. He's clearly, it's his tent, but he's clearly very drunk and enjoying the festivities. And he is he's just covered in like animal furs. Like he looks like a trapper. He's even got like a raccoon hat on his head. And he goes, he just looks at you. Goes, "Oh, okay, yous. Well, welcome to my welcome to me tent. What can I do you for? You looking for a hat? I've got many hats. You big lizard, you need a hat.
My friend here needs shoes.
Shoes. I got shoes.
Well, technically, what I'm looking for, it would be more like a sandal, but I'm looking for a sandal that can, kind of like close around my foot. Basically, if I kick something hard enough in the face, I don't want the sandal to come off in the face when I take my foot back.
You're looking for a shoe that's not a shoe that you can put in a face. He just takes a big swig and he goes, let me think. I can help you, friend. I can help you. Oh, you got it. He takes out these like fur boots. Like they look very warm. And they kind of look like Conan the Barbarian type of like animal hide type of boot. With like they got a good sole on them. He puts them down. He goes, oh yes, and he takes out an axe. He goes, I got it for you. Yeah, like a hand axe. He goes, and he chops the toe off. He goes, yeah, how's that? That's what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, I always love a happy customer. That'd be 2 gold.
No, just between me and you, this could be a lucrative business adventure here. The sandal market. I noticed there's only one other guy here selling sandals. If you're not moving your wares, you should offer him up as sandals. And put that elf over there out of business.
Laddie. I like your thinking. I forgot your name, but I like your thinking. I might do that, although I'm pretty sure he doesn't live here, so I don't really have to worry about that. But I do live here. What's your name? Doesn't matter. I like your idea. You know what? Let's see. Let's do 1 gold and 6 silver. Yeah, I like you. I like your face. And you save me material I can put on another boot.
See, that you can call me Varo. See, we're friends now. We have a good working relationship. Because I tend to lose sandals a lot. So if I'm in the area, I know who to come to now.
Aye. Old. I can't remember my name. It's been a long day. Oh yes, it's Josh.
I'm
Josh
sure I'm gonna forget
Bootstraps.
that. I'm gonna forget that, but I won't forget you.
And I
he
won't
hands
forget
him-
you, Blaro. I won't forget you.
Close enough. And just hands him the gold and walks away. And he is super excited about his new sandals that can be attached.
Yes, and they're comfortable and mostly warm.
What kind of hats does he have?
They are all raccoon skin hats. All Davy Crockett hats. Every one of them.
Never mind. Arik would have been very excited since he had that raccoon skin, but
What's
not
what's
Alex's.
what's your passive perception?
I think it's actually fairly high for a character of mine. God damn it, move. I just want to move it. No. Sorry. Passive perception is 13.
13. Okay. No. Ooh, right. So you guys turn around from the tent. Varo's like, yeah, these are nice sandals here, and you weren't looking actively, but you just happen to glance. You see the other draconian. Their back is to you, and they're chatting with a different another beer vendor. Back and forth about 15 yards away.
I'm gonna grab 2 beers or just random drinks off of. You said they were just kind of everywhere. So I'm gonna grab 2 of them and I'm gonna head over.
All right. Well, I want you to roll to see what those 2 are.
Yes, sir. 20. It's an 18.
I don't know what Pat's dying about over there, but it must have been really good.
No, this looks awesome.
An 18 and a 13. Oh, what is he laughing about? I can't tell.
I'm sorry. I just went to mute because I was gonna have some peanuts. As soon as I muted it, my wife just let out the loudest burp I've ever.
Sorry.
Oh my god! It was like, and I looked her dead in the face. Like I just happened to look over at her, like dead in the eye. Oh, just as it happened.
It's
Oh
too
man.
like, that's a form of intimidation.
Oh
just
man.
so you know.
Oh, sorry to derail that, but oh my god, that was so funny. Continue. I'm sorry.
All right. So you grabbed another Kobold's Cry and the Golden Blessing. That one is a favorite of clerics and merchants alike. A zesty wheat beer embellished with floating golden flakes. You get a +2 to wisdom, and it is 2 DDs. So
Nice. Well,
I'm
since
assuming you're drinking that one since you've already had the the Kobold's Cry.
Yeah, and I'm a cleric, so it makes sense.
There you go.
So,
And you're like, ooh, yeah.
so I have a +2 to wisdom, you said?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, and then I'll walk over.
Just you, or is everybody going?
What? I mean, I didn't say anything to them. I just kind of turned and walked away, but it's up to them.
All right. So he walks over. Varo and Elsa, what are you guys doing?
Varo's just following the party train. You know, Garry didn't say anything, so he's assuming we're going on to the next beer vendor.
Yep.
All right. All right. So yeah, you're walking up and you're heading his direction, and he finishes his conversation with he was talking to a human beer proprietor, and you just hear him go like laughing. He goes, he's like, yes, I don't totally understand, and he turns around and he locks eyes with you, like seeing you approach him. You're now like maybe like 20-30 feet away from each other, and you see his eyes go wide in terror, and he just kind of like freezes for a minute, and he if it wasn't so crowded he would have run, but he very briskly walks off to the right, away from you.
I was not expecting that. That response. Did I pick up on that when he looked scared?
It was unmistakable that the sight of you terrified him.
Grex is gonna follow.
Follow sneakily or follow like overtly?
Oh, I just want to talk to this guy.
All right, why don't you?
Just want to have a conversation. Just want to talk.
Okay. See, I guess there's no. Yeah, you're not rolling a stealth, so you're just like. Are you matching his speed walk?
I guess, yeah. Just holding
All
2
right.
drinks, like, dude, I got. Whoa.
I want friends.
Like, you're a fucking dragon. I'm a dragon. I got 2 beers. Come on.
This campaign, half of it is just us like pursuing people that we want either become our friends or we turn into mortal enemies. That is what happens in Whippy.
So,
I mean, if he breaks out into a run, I'm just gonna run after him. You know what I mean?
like the T-1000.
Exactly. That's what I. Just dead nuts staring.
He's walking briskly, and he looks back, and you're still there, walking at the same pace of him, and his pace quickens. Your pace then quickens. He then he's actually walked out of the village center now, and now he's into some of the. This isn't a very big town, but he's there's just like a couple of like houses and like little permanent shops and just more permanent things that would be in a house. So in a town of this small. So he's walking fast and you see him look left, look right, and he kind of like runs now down between two buildings.
Yeah, after that, Garaxus isn't going to pursue anymore. He's like, fine, this
Yes. I wanted to see the T-1000.
I know, right? With the big smile that he thinks is a smile, but it's really a snarl. He's just like,
I mean, all you had to do was tell your little quick friend. I doubt he could outrun Varo.
Right, but we'll find out where he lives.
Well, as he takes that turn, what you kind of like stop, like you see him like look and then he like runs down this way, and you kind of just stop like in front of like the turn that he ran down, and you just hear a fuck, and you see that he actually ran to a dead end.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. All right. Well then, if I hear that, then Garaxus will fall.
So he's between like there's like a wall, like a good like 8-foot tall wall that's part of a larger building, and then it is two other buildings there, like so it's just like a little alleyway, and there's no way to get out of it because there's like one door. He's about so you're looking at this dude, and he's about 6 inches shorter than you. He's dragonborn. You can tell that right away. Well, Varo too, because I guess you've had enough experience with Garry. That this is a dragonborn. He's got red scales. And yeah, he's big, but he's like 6'6" and not 7 whatever like you are.
Yeah. Okay.
And
cool.
He's wearing fancy fancy furs and warmly dressed, but looks well off, and you see him. He's sitting there. He's like, "Here you go, fuck." And he turns around, and then he just sees you at the entrance
just blocking all the light out
of the alleyway. And
Varo's just gonna like, Varo's just been following. Varo's just gonna like take a drink, like look at the dude, look at Garry, like, what's going on?
And he goes, "Look,
Dang.
I've already told you. The answer is no. Stay away. No, you can torture me all you want. I will not change the answer."
Are you ticklish?
What?
This escalated. I have no idea what's going on. Usually when this happens, I know who we're talking to.
I was gonna say Garaxus is gonna look over at Elsa even more confused than he is at the red dragon. He's just like ticklish. What the fuck? But he's actually gonna take
how you torture people, right? You tickle them?
Oh, you sweet child of summer, no. He's gonna take 2 steps forward and extend the kobold's what was it, kobold's tears or whatever the drink was. Thank you. And he's gonna say, "You have me mistaken, my friend. I'm not someone that you think." He's gonna extend the drink.
So his hand is in his furs, and like presumably he's got a dagger that he's in that position. And when you speak, he goes, "You're male?
I am.
Are you with her?" And he takes the dagger out, and he says, "My answer is still the same, even if she sent you."
Garaxus is gonna kind of flex a little bit, and the very obvious like lightning crackles that usually come from his nose. He's just kind of like come around his hands. He's not casting a spell just yet, but it's kind of like he's just trying to intimidate this guy at this point.
Well, I don't think dragons and lizards can sweat, but this dude's somehow sweating, and his eyes are still very wide.
Do they pant like dogs? I don't know. I don't want to do that if Garry gets tired.
Varo's like really starting to freak out because Garry just did the like electricity thing, and this guy pulled a dagger. Like he hasn't put his drink down yet, but like he's like, is it going down? I kind of need to know.
You get
Is
the
this
impression that this dude is
normal,
not a fighter.
Varo?
Like he's like his eyes are wide. He like the blade is shaky. Like his hand is like this.
Elsa, I'm not gonna lie to you. Fights do happen in Whippy. It does kind of come with the title.
That's
But-
not what you called it in Baldur's Gate. How many names do you have for this?
Garry, when were we in Baldur's Gate?
I've never been to Baldur's Gate.
Neither have I.
I think my dad went through Baldur's Gate when he was touring before he got sent to the maze and met my mom.
I am completely confused right now.
We're actually just gonna take a couple more steps. How far are we from this individual?
He's at the end of alleyway, so I will say you're like 20 yards away.
Oh, so we're far away.
Oh wait, sorry. 20
that's
feet,
like-
not 20 yards. 20 feet.
Alright. We're actually just gonna have the distance, so he's 10 feet away. Say this. What was the name of this other blue half dragon?
The one that looked like you. That
Yes.
did this, and he like pulls furs aside, and you see the unmistakable scarring of electricity, like on his like chest / shoulder area.
Oh, again, we're actually just gonna like close a fist, and you'll see like the Raiden style, like of lightning. So yeah, if you don't want
He
one
just
to match, if you don't want
Takes a
one
step
to,
back.
if you don't want one to match the other side, you'll give me a name.
You will not find the rest of my clan, even if you kill me.
I don't care about your clan. All I want is a name.
That's not what she said.
That's what I'm saying.
Varo's gonna quickly finish his drink, just in case.
Roll an intimidation.
Gonna roll a 1 much. How do I have a -1 to intimidation? That is just not.
Did you make charisma your dump stat?
Yeah, that's gonna not be good. It's only a 5. Ooh, that's only a 5.
Oh, he rolled a 1. So,
Oh shit! Okay. All right.
Here we go.
so yeah, he's just like, the blade is like shaking even more, and clearly not a fighter. He goes, he looks at you, goes, Cyanrath. Is your name? She said her name was Cyanrath, wearer of the purple.
Ark. God damn it. Grax's eyes is obviously gonna go wide because that's the sister that he's been looking for. Cyanrath. Langdadrosa Cyanrath. That's my clutchmate, my sibling. He's gonna look back at the giant.
Like, good for you.
Yeah. Wearer of the
Doop, doop,
purple. Oh, what was that?
Doop 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 doop.
Wearer of the purple. What does this mean?
You tell me.
You have no idea what this means.
I know what she told me and what she wanted me for.
And that
What
is-
is your purpose? Are you not part of this cult with her?
I'm not part of a cult. I'm just looking for my sister.
Yeah, Elsa, Whippy is not a cult. It's strictly a business arrangement. No cult. There's no religion. There's no like sign up fees or anything like that. You can leave at any time. We are not a cult.
Good.
I told Uma we need to get on this branding thing before people get the wrong idea about what Whippy is all about.
And Garry, you need to persuade him that you are not in the cult.
Okay, so persuasion check.
It's really good to know because I try to stay away from organized religions. They usually end up turning to cults, don't they?
See, what I found is the only difference between religion and a cult is the person who founded the cult is still alive. That's the only thing that I can find. The difference.
Oh.
Mhm.
I rolled a 4.
Hmm. So he's the blade is still up. He rolled a 19. He does
Oh,
not
Jesus
believe
Christ.
you. She sent you. I thought I would have escaped you, but I don't want any trouble. I've already told you this.
Varo's gonna like step in between. Hey, I think that we might have got off on the wrong foot here. Hi, my name is Varo. The little one behind me is Elsa, and the big guy, that's Garry.
Garaxus. Is what he's
Yep,
gonna say it over.
yep. This is also true. He's got a sister he's been looking for. He's been talking about her for a little while now. We are not with them. He's been looking for her. So the fact that you've talked to her, he's hasn't seen her in a while, so he's a little bit emotional at times. You saw the lightning. It kind of comes from within. Just anything you can tell us, like where you last saw her. You said she's running with a cult of some sort. Does it have a name, like a base of operation? Did they give you like a link tree? Like how can you get in contact with the purple one? Is that what her title is? This is all new to me. I'm Varo, by the way. I don't know if we established this or not. But anything you can do to help, my cup is empty. I'd like to get it filled. If we could just, make this amicable, buy you a drink, you give us a little info. How's that sound?
All
Roll
free
persuasion.
drinks because I won the strength contest, so I can definitely get you a drink.
And I think I still get a +2 to my charisma score. I'm definitely gonna need it. That's 12.
He looks at you, and I want Elsa roll persuasion as well.
Okie dokie. Nice. That's a 18.
Yes.
All right. Garry not helping the situation at all.
Well, I was gonna say after they say their piece, Graxus, who I never put those drinks down, did I?
No,
I think I'm still holding the 2
you're
beers.
still holding them, crackling with lightning.
I was gonna say the lightning was just that when he was being angry, but he's going to extend one of the beers. He's going to extend it, and he's going to say, "The small ones speak the truth."
He's looking at you, like he's like when Varo just went on his whole tangent, like he was looking at you, but like the knife was looking at Varo, but the knife was still pointed up. And then he looked at you and looked at her, then back at Varo and looked at you and then back at Varo and he goes, "You speak a lot of words, little man. And little cowgirl." And then he looks around.
Aw.
The blade slowly comes down. And then he goes, "Well, all right. I believe you. You would have attacked me again already if you were. You're not wearing the purple." And he takes the drink and he goes, "Ugh." He goes, come with me." He goes, I'm a vendor here. Come to my tent." And you walk out of of this alleyway and you walk back to the center, where the festivities are, and he brings you over to his tent. It's large because he's big. It's a little larger than the other tents, but he's here. He told you along the way that he's actually he's here selling his own brew. So you come into the tent and he takes a look around. He like unties the flaps and he closes the tent, and it's just you guys, and he hands each of you a drink of his own beer, and which let's see his where did I put his notes? There. All right, so his beer is called Dragon Kiss, and it's kind of it's like a sweet and spicy type thing. It's very different from ones that you've had. Like you get it, and it's like you get like this burning right off the top, but then it becomes like very surprisingly sweet, like unnaturally sweet, like right after. So that's like you get the burning, and then the sweetness is the dragon's kiss.
Is this something that's more suited to like draconic palates?
No, it's just a very different type of beer.
Okay.
It's not gonna kill anybody. And he he hands everybody the drink, and he like brings a stool over and he sits and he goes, "Ugh. My name is Tarek Zindashin. Yes,
I should have.
I had an encounter with your sister." He kind of composes himself a little bit. About 2 months ago, in Baldur's Gate, clearly I am a merchant, a purveyor of fine drinks here, not there, and she approached me one day, and confident, very brazen about this organization that she's with. She called it the Cult of the Dragon. She told me that one day, very soon, dragons will rule this world, and all of those with draconic heritage must do their part to bring this to fruition. And she wanted my clan. She wanted us to join this cult, these wearers of purple. I delivered the message to the clan, and the elders wanted no part in this. I told her the next meeting we had, and she refused to take no for an answer. She had her underlings assault me. They dragged me to a deserted, secluded part of the city and formed a circle around me, and she forced me into single combat. I am not a fighter. I make drinks, alcoholic drinks, for people to enjoy. Clearly, I stood no chance against this psychotic, no offense, hardened warrior. And after she beat me, she used her lightning breath on me she told me it was a reminder to give her the correct answer the next time I see her. I went back to the clan, and we decided it was no longer safe with these fanatics. So my clan left the city, and fearing that she would track me down, I decided I would meet them at a later time when I thought it would be safe. So I took our supply. I had plans to come to this festival anyways, and I made the trek up north in the opposite direction to hopefully, if she was going to follow somebody, it would be me and not the clan. That's all I know.
Well, on behalf of my tribe and my clan, I'm sorry for this happening to you. This doesn't. Langdodrosa was always very headstrong. This doesn't quite sound like her, not my sister. I don't know what foolishness she's got herself wrapped into, but I have to find her.
Well then, Baldur's Gate is all I can say. If she's still there. You will
What
not make
clan
it by
did you
the...
say? Or what cult rather did you say?
She called it the Cult of the Dragon. They were the wearers of purple.
Which dragon?
I don't know. I did not want to join the cult, so I did not ask which dragon.
Maybe that's on a test after you join.
Hmm.
Again,
Maybe
I'm
they
sorry.
have like a secret handshake.
Yeah.
Well,
In fact, they do.
it-
We'll never forget it.
Is it just that it's that they wear purple? And is there anything else that maybe we could recognize one of these people by?
Well, I mean, she wore purple and gold. The others were not draconic in any way. They were a mix of humans and elves, dwarves. Might have saw a halfling, but I got my arse kicked. I'm sorry, but if you're going to make you'll never make Baldur's Gate before the snows block the passages back south. Unless you can find passage via ship. You would need to go to Waterdeep, which is not far from here, and perhaps, if you're lucky, you could book passage on a merchant vessel back down south. Otherwise, you'll be stuck here till the spring.
Well, we have another of our group that we'll have to discuss this with. But thank you very much. Again, I'm very sorry that this happened to you. This should be attacking, especially some of our own. This should be beneath us. Garry is going to drink the rest of that beer, that dragon's kiss, and extend his hand to shake.
He looks at it very reluctantly. And it looks like he's not going to shake, but he does after an awkwardly long pause.
I was gonna say, Graxius is not gonna oh, okay, he's just gonna he's gonna stand there like this for as long as it fucking takes. He's that kind of guy.
You hear a shout off in the distance from outside the tent saying, "The beer drinking competition is about to begin!"
Yep. Well, sounds like we'll have to have some fun. Keep your clans safe. Keep yourself safe. And he'll nod.
I will.
And then
Thank you.
Walk out.
And just before he leaves the tent after everyone else has left, and if you guys need anything, remember Whippy. And then he
Whippy,
leaves.
yes.
As we just walk out and the tent flap closes, I'm gonna look down over at Varo and be like, we really should have some cards made up.
You know what? We should definitely bring that up to Uma. She seems to really have the best head for this sort of thing, but she'll be proud of us. We made sure that they know that Whippy isn't a cult. We nipped that little PR nightmare right away. So I think she'll be proud of us.
And we didn't even have to kill anyone this time.
I know, I'm really proud about that. This could have went really bad.
Yep, you're a natural born salesman, Varo.
You guys walk over to this huge tent. It's a big long tent. and this is where the clearly this is the beer drinking contest is renowned. This is like anybody who wants their like fame in the beer world here, they put their beer into this competition. And you see an old dwarf. He's standing there. He's welcoming people. You guys come up. He goes, "Oh, welcome. My name is Glavin. Welcome. I'm the smith of the town, and I hold the competition. I'll be judging. Are you going to be drinking or submitting?"
Drinking.
Ah, very good, very good, very good. Yes. And then
I'll have a drink.
he's like, "We're just waiting for our last judge." And then you're and there is Edmund. He's like, "Oh, in, good to see you again. Ah, yeah, this will be very fun. My favorite competition." So everybody takes their seats, and let's see. So you're going to be presented with these are the finalists of the beers. These are the ones that have made it past through the early rounds and the semifinals, and like one of these is going to be picked best beer based on people drinking it. And the winner gets the bronze pitcher for best brew of the year.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys sit down, and you're all three are doing it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are going to be constitution rolls.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Baby's crying.
Uh-oh.
I can hear her. Hold on.
All right, so these are going to be constitution rolls. Then pretty much if you overcome these rolls, then you have successfully drunk the beer without toppling over. As the contest goes on, more and more locals and participants will slump over and resign. The last is the hardest check to successfully complete, and you will have won the contest.
Right.
I guess you will win the bronze beer mug for surviving the beers. So
One's leaving with the fancy cup tonight.
Varo did really well in the strength competition, so I'm expecting him to drop off first round. But he will happily do so.
All right, we'll give him a few minutes. See if he comes back. If not, I can roll for him. I just have to open his character sheet. Let me break that up just in case.
Oh no, he forgot. He turned off his camera instead of using the post-it like he's supposed to.
Uh-oh.
So, you're supposed to use the post-it. I hope he can still hear me.
Uh-oh.
Beautiful. Roy has
We're
gotten small.
all over the
He
place.
now wears glasses. I'm half a Cuba's head.
All right, I got his sheet up, and oh, there we go. She fixed it, sort of. Just made it easier.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize I was so close to the camera. I needed to like sit back, so like my face is not in everybody's face. Goddamn.
Everyone's here for the voices.
Oh, okay, he's back. I don't have to roll for him.
we are.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I heard they're in Jalen's room right now, and I could hear her crying through like the closet because it's like the wall's thin right there. So I just want to make sure everything was good. All right, what am I doing?
All right, so these are going to be constitution checks. So,
All right.
Let the competition begin. Oh yes, all right. First drink, and a tankard is put in front of each of you. This is called Springtime Memory. And everybody can roll a Constitution check. Springtime Memory is a light, wheat ale with potent notes of citrus. It is refreshing and pleasant.
Dude, I've been on shit rolls today.
Whoa. I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Hey.
I was wondering what
good.
that sound was.
That is 18 for Varo.
Graxus rolled a 9.
All right, so yeah, this was nothing. It was very good beer, but like, you know,
Water.
all but the weakest stomachs would have said, like, yeah, it's no difficulty. It's just you're like, yeah, no, that's good. You know, this cheering, nobody drops out in this first round, and it's just like, yeah, we're like, all right. Next we have here the Autumn Arrow. And you hear a group cheer, and you can see the brewer stands up, and he's like, it's a human, and he's just like bowing to the people cheering. And roll that con. This is a dark red brew, medium in strength, has strong hints of juniper, cranberry, and a variety of other forest herbs. It is quite bitter.
Graxus
It is
rolled
an acquired taste.
Graxus rolled a 13.
I got a 7.
A
I don't like
7.
the juniper.
No, you don't. So like, you're drinking, you're like, oh, but you know, you're muscling through it, and you're just, oh, 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 oh.
Whoa.
You just kind of slump over and just heave a little bit, and then you hear, oh no! Oh, my little friend Elsa is out of the competition.
That was I'm not gonna say anything about that beer. Have a good night, guys. I'm getting more from where I like it. I'll go back to Lich Queen.
And what did Varo roll? You're muted,
You're
Pat. Can't hear you.
buddy. Nope, still can't hear you.
Nope. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Nope.
Technical. Look, it wouldn't be a Nat 30 stream if we didn't have some kind of tech issue at some point.
Hear me now.
There
we
we
go.
go.
There we are.
Oh,
Yep.
right. Yes, Varo rolled for a grand total of 5.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Varo, you're not a fan of this bitter juniper cranberry mix either, and you are actually the drunkest of them all. So you actually start dry heaving, and you get up from the table and you run off.
Oh.
It's not good, guys. It's not good.
Oh, and there goes the little elf in the funny broken
And he-
shoes. Oh, too bad.
Varo has 50 feet of movement, so he is moving.
All right. Next up, we've got Dragon's Kiss, and you see Tarek in the back stand up as is a cheer, and he bows around and he looks at you, and he just like nervously nods. Like, he's still nervous. I mean, your twin sister fucked him up.
I moo really loud to cheer for him.
Alright, that's a constitution roll.
Yep.
In the quad, as he's taken the beer down, you can just hear, like, in the distance.
That's a 19.
19. So yeah, you like,
My highest
you've
roll
had
yet.
this one before, so you're like, you know, you're like, yeah, no, I dig this. This is good. A couple, a human and an elf. The human just like, the face just hits the table, and the elf just looking. This is another high elf, and he's looking very regal, and then just goes, and it just like the exorcist just comes flying out, and like like the crowd just kind of parts like this. They're right, and you just hear Edmund go, "Oh, that was disgusting! Very good! Love this. This is my favorite part. All right, it is now down to our two competitors here, a dwarf and a dragon. Oh, how is this going to end?" And then you hear Galvin go, "Well, it's going to end with a dwarf, of course." All
They're
right.
actually just gonna stare
And
and hope that he doesn't vomit.
they put this tankard down in front of you, and this one is called Wrath of Helvig. It is an extremely thick porter, able to down even the most seasoned drinking enthusiasts. Named for a local legend, a dwarven adventuress who, in the tales, if the tales can be believed, used her family recipe to outdrink a band of ogres, thus allowing her to escape.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, your con.
Not gonna look. Ah, that was only an 8. Shit. So,
Well,
so Grax is gonna drink it and then stand up triumphantly. And then if obviously we're gonna assume that's a fail, and that he was beat. And if he is, he's gonna fall like right through the fucking table. Like,
yep.
he's so
stands
big,
up.
he's just gonna crush that table.
Yep, the table, it just folds in like an L, and it's just
Yeah.
cups and just tankards going flying everywhere. And you hear Edmund go, "Oh, the harder they fall, the bigger they are." I don't know. I've heard it my whole life. I still can't remember it. We have a winner, and it is Dwarf Tinyfoot. And the dwarf stands up. He actually he actually stands on top of you, Garry, because he can't stand on the table because it is now folded in half. So he stands up on the chair, stands up on top of you, and goes. He's clapping, everybody's cheering.
If he was conscious, Grax would be very upset, but it makes for a good story. He's like what's his name? Tinyfoot?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll call him
Gorif Tinyfoot.
Maybe they'll call him like Dragon Drinker or something like that. Like the Dragon Slayer.
They're gonna say he drank a dragon through the table.
He's there's this cheering, everybody's hooting and hollering. Galvin and Edmund, they come over. Those of you who are not passed out or throwing up, they congratulate you, saying good try. They congratulate the winner, the brewer of this beer. You see them getting pats on the back, and then they award the dwarf the bronze mug of Weirgarde, still on top of you, and he just holds it up, and he goes, "Huh?" And everybody's like, there's just cheering and celebration, and we're gonna call that a night. You guys are mostly passed out and getting sick, but having fun, and
good luck for them moving, man. That's
we gotta do our giveaway before we go, so let's do that.
Roll the beautiful bean footage.
Roll them beautiful beans.
Is it rolling? I don't know. This is a delay.
Yeah, it's going.
There we go.
You guys have better internet than me because it's still not rolling on my end.
It just
started.
There you go.
It just started.
A 50-50 shot. Who's gonna win? Did it say? Did it say the winner? Cheesecat won.
Wait, Cheesecat could enter? Wait, does that mean we could enter? What?
I was testing out the ticket.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that
Didn't know that.
legal? Is that legal? Disembodied voice.
That's a
Judges
legal win.
say it's legal. Cheese Cat wins again for the gold. It's
Nice.
okay. We're still new here on the compound, so once people find us and once everybody from our previous Nat 30s channel comes over, I mean, a lot of them have already won the D&D giveaways, but the more old people come in, the more new people come in, and word will spread and it'll be fun. But now Cat's getting a wardrobe, so
There we go.
socks, mugs. Like, I don't think they have hats. They need hats. We need hats.
Jammy
Right?
pants. I need jammy pants really
Yes.
bad. Now, actually, I want to give my present to Aaron over at Morel 3D Prints, so
Oh, all right. Well, there we go.
I can
Nice.
get in touch with him on Facebook if you want me to, and let him know. Hey, now you have a reason you need to come and watch streams.
There you go. Yeah, that works for us.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Great. That's Cat is the perfect example of like someone who watches who now plays with. I mean, you're like not even honorary. You are part of the Nat 30s. You are a Nat 30.
No,
Yeah.
It's like
so freaking cool.
so it's
So jazzed.
yeah. It's cool. That's how it works. That's how the giveaways work. Thank you, BDD, for the giveaway every time we stream, which is awesome. That's gonna be it for us tonight. Check us out. We're gonna raid the DAT network.
That network.
I don't remember what this week's schedule is. Is there anything the rest of this week? Saturday there is something on the compound. Thursday there's mini painting, and Saturday there is Wild West Exodus. That sounds interesting. And then of course Sunday we will be back with our long in-person game.
Next
the bonus-
Sunday.
Not this
Oh
Sunday.
crap! It won't be this Sunday. It will be yes. It will not be this Sunday. It is typically Sunday, but it's not this Sunday. It will be the next Sunday. So we at the Nat 30s will see you Monday when we pick up with the Midnight World. So have a good night and stick around for the raid. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.